This is by far one of the best Bleach chapters in the past couple of months. This chapter was hype. Oh my god. That Ichibei versus Bach. Oh my god, dude. Kubo. This is what I like. Dude, this is what I like. I love that so much. This chapter, the artwork. Oh my god. This chapter, hype. Just straight out freaking hype. That's exactly what this chapter was. Just seeing Ichibei halving Bach's powers, fucking halving him. Oh my god, like, he halves his fucking arm, like, gets rid of his arm, halves his powers, and then Bach's like, do you think I'm in pain? Do you think I'm suffering? That right there, just badass. To see Bach actually fighting and actually probably going at it at full power, or at the very least some form of full power, is pretty freaking ridiculous. Ichibei, absolutely a monster. This dude is a fucking monster. He actually backs up his shit talk. Like, he's been shit talking since the last chapter. He was been talking, it's like, I want to crush your throat. Oh, I'll have to kill you. Yeah, he backs up his shit talk. Ichibei backs it up. Oh my god. Like, his eyes at the beginning of this chapter, it was even scarier. It was even fucking scarier with that ending panel. Like, last week's chapter ended with Ichibei's eyes being completely whitened, like milk white. And with this chapter, you see that exact same panel again, but you see more of his face, and the way you see his beard, all that with it drawn, I'm like, Kubo, it looks like you're back on track. You're back on track. This is fucking hype. This is what I want to see. Now, this chapter, it is very short, and that sucks so... Because this was a good chapter. Oh my god. This is why I could be fine with Bleach chapters when they're short, because this shit was good. Oh my god. I was sitting there reading the chapter, I'm like, oh, this fight's getting good, this is getting good. I kept going from panel to panel, I'm like, damn. And then Yushiro, I'm like, what the fuck? And then just, you know, the way it was progressing, I was like, damn, this is a good chapter. When the chapter ends, I'm like, you leave me like that. You're like, why do you leave me like that, Kubo? Don't leave me like that. Don't. That's rude. That's very, very rude. Okay. I want to talk about Yushiro. Yushiro, I want to be just straight out honest with all of you, okay? I don't know or remember if this character was ever introduced in the past. I want to be honest. I don't want to try to lie. I don't want to say anything. I personally don't think she was ever introduced in the past. So if she was, please let me know and point me to the chapter if you do know. But if this is the first introduction, which I think it is, if it is, that's pretty interesting why Kubo would try to introduce Yushiro's sister, or younger sister. Why? What's the real purpose of why Yushiro would be introduced this far into the series? That's the big question we have to wonder. I mean, this character, the sister that we should probably have known about since the very beginning. I mean, we should have, but I mean, we didn't. I think that, like, she might have some importance for the overall plot for her to be introduced this late in the game. It's just a major question I have. Now, with this chapter, Urahara, he seems very suspicious in this chapter. Like, the suspicion has always been around Urahara since the very beginning of the series. I've always had suspicion towards him, especially after that conversation between Aizen, Urahara, and about the Soul King and the Soul Palace. I had a lot of suspicion for Urahara after that. And so with this chapter, more mysteries wrap around Urahara in this week's chapter, because you have it to where the Vizards are actually, they come back. They finally make a fucking appearance. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to see my Vizards actually come in and fight, kick ass. I'm like, yes. Oh, good, yes. Who are the Vizards gonna really fight? I mean, we gotta think about this. I mean, majority of the quantities on the bottom level of Soul Society are pretty much defeated. And the top level Soul Society with everybody, there's not really that much up top. So, what is everybody going to be really fighting? That's the question we have to wonder right now. I mean, who is the Vizards and, you know, Ichigo and all them going to fight besides Bach? That's the question we all have to wonder. But moving past that, let's get back onto the topic of Urahara. He is very suspicious. Supposedly, he sent Ichigo and his group up top to the Soul Palace early. He should have waited for the Vizards to actually come a couple minutes later, to probably 10 to 15 minutes later, but Urahara decided to just send them off without waiting. Why did he do that? Why did Urahara send Ichigo and his entire group up there first? Was it because things are getting bad and dicey up there that he wanted to stop whatever was about to happen? Does Urahara have more grand schemes underneath, like, what he always shows us? Like, does he have something else that's going on? Now, we have it to where he's always shown this type of tendency. I mean, is he really a good guy? Is he a bad guy? I mean, we gotta wonder about this right now. But overall, a very good hype-ass chapter for Bleach this week. It was a great chapter. Oh, I'd be lying to you if I said it was a bad chapter. It was an amazing chapter. A freaking amazing chapter. Love it so freaking much. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, how you felt about this week's chapter of Bleach. Let me know. Love you all so much. You have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.